Hello everyone, this is Bobo the Vulture, and it's time for more Let's Play Fallout 3. And my, hold on. Hold on here, hold on. There we are. Okay. I couldn't find the mouse for a minute there. I don't know what was going on. But let's go ahead and continue from our last saved game. Paradise Falls. I've never been addicted, and I've never visited a mysterious stranger who probably would have given me drugs. So, you can see how those two things interplay. Speaking of interplay, they made some of the other versions of Fallout. Ah, yes. The earlier, you know, the sort of isometric overhead-ish view ones. You know the ones I'm talking about. Fallouts 1 and 2. Probably made Fallout Tactics too, now I think about it, but either way. Sugar bombs! Explosive, great taste. Yeah, so the computer was behaving a little sluggish there. It may be because I was trying to copy some files at the same time. We'll see whether or not it's all still okay. So, I can't get in that door, but maybe I can activate the security terminal. Log on, admit, enter password. No, they already gave me a password. That's nice of them. Rather to steal and GNR access only. Well, what if I opened the outer security gate? They'd let me in anyway. What if I closed it now that I'm on the inside? Just to be polite. I wasn't raised in a barn. I know what I'm doing. All outpost. We'll be there and we'll be ready. True to Kaiser? No. Let's have a look around. Hey, I guess something cool was here at some point. It is not now. It's been a while since I've actually been to the Washington Monument, so I couldn't really tell you how accurate this interior is. It's elevator action. Hey, look at us going. You get a nice view out through this little window. Whew. So you can see how far we go. Mr. Abernathy. Mr. Abernathy. Could activate the relay, but I don't have the dish yet, so I don't imagine that would do much. Hey, there's a metal helmet. Some 10mm rounds just lying around. That seems worthwhile to have. Some little floating dusty artifacts. Take a whiskey bottle, brand new gown. Oak tree, you're in my way. I just saved. Can I do it? No. No, I can't. You found the radio relay. Do nothing. 'Cause there's nothing I can do right now. Alright. Well, I guess let's just go back down. I thought I activated the elevator control. There. It moves and grooves slightly, independently of the elevator, as we trundle on down. That's exciting. And unusual. No, I should have taken a nap while I was up there. That nice little bed. Oh well, not too badly hurt. Let's open this gate. Now let's close it. Yep, I definitely see super mutants hanging out over there. Any chance I could snipe them out? Oh, my hand shakes a little too much for this. I don't really have a whole lot of bullets, do I? 44 rounds are, certainly a rarity here, aren't they? We got a bunch that'll do 14. Why don't I pull out one of those? Huddle down. You know what? Quit messing around. Museum of Technology is over here. I should check it out. Actually, Union Station is over here. I discovered the Museum of History. That's cool. Hey, there's a friendo over there. How you doing, friendo?
Another human with a death wish. Welcome to the mall, tourist.
I'm not a tourist.
Come on, here you are in the mall of our nation's fine capital, taking in the sights, visiting the monuments. Face it, you're a tourist.
I live here. So, you're crazy to stand out here, aren't you afraid of the...
Knuckle-draggers? Nah, they don't bother us ghouls. Maybe they see us as kin or something, I don't know. Now those other assholes.
The other assholes?
Yeah, you know, those humans like you. Well, maybe not like you, I don't know, but humans all the same. The Brotherhood of Steel guys with their testosterone and power armor. Those Psycho Talon Company mercs. Those other assholes.
Oh, okay, it all makes sense now. Isn't there a more polite way to ask, like, hey, where did you come from? Oh well.
Nice to meet you too. I'm the sentry for Underworld. City of ghouls. Inside the museum. For a tourist, you're pretty clueless. My name's Willow, by the way.
Did you say a city of ghouls?
Sure did. Underworld. It's right inside the Museum of History, then through the Big Skull. Most of the residents ain't crazy about humans, but they'll sell to you, fix you up so long as your caps are good and you ain't a ghoul hater.
Hey, haters gonna hate, man. But I gotta go.
Till next time, sightseer.
It's a nice rifle you've got there. But alright, let's go to Museum of History. It's a city of ghouls. Perhaps, things will be cool here. Maybe it's a cool ghoul school. Ah, yes. Alright, so, let's have a peek around. Got your, standard bathrooms. Gonna guess this is the ladies. Not much to see here. And your gents. Complete with urinals. And garbage cans. I won the garbage can. Woo. And rubbles. For all our troubles. In the Museum of Technology, small. Marvel at the majestic cosmos in our planetarium. See the actual Virgo 2 lunar lander. That's the kind of thing that would really excite me, folks. Seeing legit lunar landers. Seen some legit lunar landers here and there. The lower halls. I think maybe I should go through the big skull first. Perhaps the big skull will lead me to the big shell. 2052 to present. The Resource Wars. We can't go in there. 1861 to 1865. The Presidency of Abraham Lincoln. Okay. (1941 to 1945). American military might of World War II. Here's where we start to separate a little. 2066 to 2077. Alaskan liberation from the Red Chinese. And we got the big woolly mammoth and the dinosaur skeleton that you will see in the Smithsonian. Let's go to the Underworld Concourse. Let's go there, guys. Come on. There we go.
Oh, well, would you look at that? We got us a smooth-skinned visitor. Ooh-wee. We ain't seen one of your type in a long time.
Smooth skin, what does that mean?
Smooth skin? You know, because your skin is so smooth and tasty. Relax, I'm just kidding. But I had you going, didn't I?
Where am I?
You're in Underworld, Smooth Skin. It's the only safe place for we ghouls in D.C. We're here out of sight and out of mind. The mutants leave us alone, and the slavers usually don't come this far into the city, so it's not bad. Really, the Brotherhood of Steel is the only thing we have to worry about. So long as we don't leave Underworld, that is.
The Brotherhood of Steel, what's your beef with them?
Bastards. They don't seem to be able to tell us apart from the super mutants. Or maybe they just don't care. They see us and shoot on sight. At least they have the common courtesy to miss most of the time. Still, bigots.
Yes, that's fair. There are a lot of feral ones that will attack you outside, but as I've learned in the past, just because you think somebody's in a weird place and you doesn't mean they're necessarily an enemy. And a couple of videos back, folks, you will remember I shot a traitor because I thought he was our enemy, and turned out he was not. City full of ghouls, huh?
That's right. As long as you don't bother us, we won't bother you. Feel free to come and go, trade, sleep, whatever. Just make sure that you leave whatever trouble is following you at the door, because we don't want it. So enjoy your stay, Smooth Skin.
Alright, I'm gonna go have a look around.
Enjoy your stay. Just try and keep from shooting up the place. We got a nice little deal going on down here. We'd like to keep it nice.
I'm not gonna shoot up everything. Oh, Do you know anything about the mind wipe on that escaped android? That seems an oddly specific question to ask, but...
Not gonna tell the likes of you.
Hey, what if I gave you a research fee?
I used to think it was all so much bullshit, but then I got this holotape. Here, listen to it yourself.
Okay. Oh man, a circuit neuralizer. What do you do around here, Winthrop?
Me? I keep every hunk of old rusted pre-war garbage around here in operating condition. We've got lights, water, and ventilation all running off the old crap they used to keep this place going for the tourists. I've managed to keep it going so far, but, well, I'm not sure how long I can keep it up.
Why? What's wrong?
We've scavenged just about all the scrap metal from all the places we can safely get to. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Hell, not before long I'm gonna have to disassemble poor old Cerberus for parts. Hey, you get around, don't you? Tell you what, you bring me back any scrap metal you find out there, and I'll trade you whatever I can. We can work out a trade. We've got some stuff around here that we don't need, but a smooth skin like you might make use of it.
What sort of, payment are we talking about?
Well, we got stim packs, but the dock keeps us healed up so we don't really need them. So I could trade one of those for 5 bits of scrap metal.
That's not a great
Also
exchange.
got us a ton of Radaway and Radex. I mean, what good is it to us? But I'll trade you either one for 5 bits of scrap. Your choice.
I think I can help you out.
Well, all right. That's good to hear, stranger. Just come on back to me when you've gathered some scrap metal. You'll find it just about anywhere. On junked robots, in old buildings, you name it.
Can you repair my things?
Can you pay me? Then I can repair your stuff.
Well then. The laser rifle's in okay condition. I'll see whether or not I can find another one and keep it in repaired shape. What can you tell me about Underworld?
We were driven underground, almost 50 years ago now. Between the super mutants, the beasts, and you crazy humans, it's not safe up there. So we stay down here, out of sight and out of trouble. We get a few smooth skins every so often, but most of us don't trust them. You're not gonna give us more reasons not to be trusting, are you?
I have to go now.
Let me know if you have any of that scrap metal to sell.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. So, holotape.
Remember that secret android project I told you about?
Yeah.
Well, they got some serious pre-war tech on their hands.
Oh.
They nabbed a lipoplasticator and a microdermal graftalizer for the facial reconstruction.
Really?
Not sure where they'll find a chopper with enough skills to use it without making him look like a freaking ghoul.
Yeah.
Oh, and get this. Can you believe they found a circuit neuralizer?
No.
That or someone built one.
Wow.
Word is that they're going to completely rewire the brain of one of those things.
Huh.
If you know who they got working on this, let me know. I want to meet the guy.
Sure. Thanks, buddy. Okay. That's been done. Who are you, friend?
We don't get a lot of your kind down here.
It's true.
There are a lot more of us down here than there are of you, smooth skin. You just behave yourself.
Everybody's so mean to me. Hey.
Scanning. Attention! Civilian on deck.
So... What are you, the guard dog? Cerberus, guard dog, huh? See, I'm making a joke.
I am Cerberus. It is my solemn duty to guard the citizens of Underworld against any and all threats, both foreign and domestic. So, yes, I'm the guard dog.
Haha! So, what can you tell me about Underworld?
This is a town full of peace-loving ghouls, so check your bigotry at the door. They're just like humans. They feel, they hurt, they bleed. They deserve the same love and respect as any human, and don't you forget it.
Oh, no, sir.
At least that's what they programmed me to say. Personally, I think they're a bunch of rotting zombie maggot farms, and I'd send them all back to hell if I could. Damn this combat inhibitor!
Would you like me to remove your combat inhibitor? Do you ever get outside Cerberus into the wasteland?
Negatory. I have been programmed to remain on premises at all times. In the event of hostilities, I will respond with deadly force. Go, Underworld! Go, ghouls! Damn this pansy zombie programming.
Ghouls, yeah! I have to go.
Resuming patrol.
Okay.
Hey, man, what's happening?
Hey, brother.
There are a lot more of us down here.
Hey, you
than
were
there are
so friendly a second ago, and now you're just like, hey, watch it, or I'm gonna kill you.
What makes you mean it's not like he has any time to train anyone to fix this shit around here?
Hey, this place is coming down around our ears.
Well, okay then. Check out all this stuff. There's a workbench and a holotape. A free man? A new man?
That's where.
Oh, Winthrop's chilling out back here. So there's another holotape. Apparently, lots of stuff related to that android quest is all in here.
Despite the harshness of the wasteland, I've discovered in more than a few here a compassion that is unheard of in the Commonwealth. Perhaps it's the daily struggle for life here which gives appreciation for life in general,
There you
whether
go.
human or android. In a few days, I'll be a free man, a new man. Let me say thank you now for referring me to Pinkerton at Rivet City, because I will not remember any of this soon.
Pinkerton and Rivet City? Another reason to go to Rivet City. A new man. Gary Newman. Here in my car. I feel safe as no one. Oh, okay. So what's going on, Tulip?
Oh, a human. Well, hello. Welcome to Underworld Outfitters. It's been so long since I had a customer.
I'm not gonna just hop over to that. What do you do with the money you make down here?
Well, we spend it at Carol's or the Ninth Circle. But I don't like it there. The rest we give to Quinn to trade for stuff we need whenever he goes out.
Okay. Do you know anything about Underworld?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of old pamphlets and stuff down here. I've pretty much read it all.
Oh. So, what was this place before the ghouls moved in?
It used to be part of the Museum of History. The exhibit that used to be here was focused on what happens after death. Hell and whatnot. A lot of it was focused on this old book called Paradise Lost. It's about a guy who goes to hell. Pretty interesting stuff. I found a big box of copies of the book in one of the back rooms. Here, take one. Nobody around here wants them.
Okay. How did the ghouls end up here?
At first, it was just a couple people after the war. This was one of the only places that wasn't falling down or on fire after the bombs fell. I think that Carol is actually one of the few that were here then. But over the years, word got around. There had been ghouls living in little pockets all around. Not really so much anymore. Most of them either went feral or ended up here. I'm sure there are still a few out there. But anyone with any sense is in Underworld.
Oh, well, yeah, what about my good buddy, Job? But isn't it dangerous being this deep in the city?
Not really. The super mutants leave us alone. I guess whatever they do that turns people like them doesn't work on us.
Oh, okay.
The Brotherhood of
Wait.
Steel will fire on us if we're out in the open, but they don't bother us down here. We've had some raiders and slavers poke their heads in, but we've got Sharon and Cerberus and everyone else to take care of them. I guess when it comes down to it, being this far out of everyone's way is a good deal for us.
Now, if you're familiar with the plots of some of the previous Fallout games, I I haven't actually played through them myself, but I've seen Let's Plays done of at least the first one and some of the second. You know from those that super mutants turn humans also into super mutants, although theoretically their ability to do so, at least in the locale where the first game took place, spoiler alert, you're gone? Okay. Was eliminated. They couldn't do it anymore. So I guess in theory, somebody who's familiar with the entire progression and story of Fallout should know. Oh, yes. In the past, super mutants have used technology called the dip to turn humans into super mutants, but I don't think our character knew that. So this should be kind of a revelation that I should have a follow-up question. It's like, what? Turning humans into super mutants? What? But no, apparently not. But I guess that's all I needed to know.
Come back any time. It's kinda lonely down here.
I know where this android received his operations.
Heard Pinkerton at Rivet City fixed him up good. That robot doesn't even know he's a robot. But they are still after him, so we all better lay low.
Okay, well, let's see what you got for sale.
Sure thing, human.
You got any good ammos? You have 44 Magnum rounds. Don't have a lot of that, so that might be good to pick up. Alright, so I accepted that purchase. You got a cheap piece of regular combat armor. I could use the Talon armor to repair it, and then I'd have, in theory, better armor. A railway rifle. That could be good. Do you have any microfusions? You do? Oh my, you've got a lot of microfusion cells, but you are charging a decent amount of money for them. So I feel as though
Thanks.
I have to go now.
Come back soon, please.
Oh, okay, yeah, get yourself settled in there.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Look at this place. Look at me. How do you think I am? You're an example to us all.
This place is coming down around our ears.
Watch your step.
Okay.
Hey there.
The Chop Shop.
Yes.
there.
Welcome to the Chop Shop. I'm Nurse Graves, Dr. Borrow's assistant. Don't
Dr.
let our place's
Borrows.
name fool you. The doctor is very good with injuries, dismemberments, and trauma. If you require any stim packs or blood packs, let me know.
Geez, for a ghoul, you sure got some gazongas.
Whatever.
Okay, I suppose that was a little bit crude of me to say. I apologize. This door is inaccessible.
Yeah? Dr. Barrows at your service. What brings you to the chop shop? Come to lend me a hand, I hope. I can always use fresh human samples.
What do you mean, fresh human samples?
You haven't heard? I'm the foremost authority on ghoul evolution. I want to know what makes us tick. Something doomed us to this rotting form, and I aim to discover what it is. So, I need samples of human skin, organs, and other parts to make the experiments valid.
Sorry, I aim to keep all my samples to myself.
Pity. Well then, what can I do for you?
I need to get going.
Bye.
Can do all those things other than purchase. Hey, it's Orally Men.
I'm afraid she's going to be out for a while. She's not well at all.
Oh no.
Don't worry, though. I'm sure the rest of Riley's Rangers will show up soon and take her home.
Riley's Rangers?
Oh, you must be new around here. They're a mercenary company that bases itself out of the DC ruins. I'm assuming she's their leader, Riley. What was left of her armor had her name stenciled on it. She was in a pretty bad way when they found her outside Underworld.
Huh. So, what's wrong with her?
She had multiple lacerations, contusions, broken leg, some internal bleeding, and blunt force trauma. She hasn't been conscious since they brought her in a few days ago.
Okay.
I'd say she tangled with some super mutants and lost. It's a miracle she isn't dead.
How did she end up in the chop shop?
She was just brought in by a few others. They found her bleeding to death at the entrance to the city here. If she'd been out in the tunnels any longer, she'd have been someone's meal by now.
Oh. Do you think there's any way to revive her?
Well, I wouldn't recommend it. She's in some sort of coma. It's dangerous to force someone out of one. There's no telling when she'll come out of it, I'm afraid.
Wow. Do you mind if I try and revive her?
Unless you're an expert at medicine, I wouldn't recommend it. You may end up doing more harm than good.
Yeah, that's true.
However, I'm all for helping my patients. So if you think you have the ability, be my guest.
Tell me more about Riley's
They're a
Rangers.
mercenary group. I've seen them pass through Underworld a few times. I'm not sure what their mission entails, but I suspect that it involves violence.
Yeah.
The Rangers have a small headquarters not far from here. Let me program the location into your Pip-Boy.
Hey, thanks, buddy. I'd really like to speak to her and find out what happened.
It would be dangerous for me to prematurely awaken her.
Okay,
The sudden shock to her system could provoke any number of complications.
it's true.
I appreciate your sincerity, but I'm afraid it's just too risky.
This guy really does seem to be a nice doctor after all.
Come
Considering
back if you need anything.
He wanted to take living samples from me. Okay, I don't have the proper skill to treat Riley. So let's go back out to the Underworld Concourse. Who's this in here?
Hello.
Hello.
It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
You don't look like Winthrop to me, bitch. Alright. Fine.
Assessing threat.
Yeah, I'm no threat to you, buddy. Well, good. Sure are a lot of bathrooms here in, Underworld. There are more cool locations up here?
Hey, what's up?
Well, how long have we been going here, actually? Yeah, I should probably actually call this one a video. So I tell you what, I'm going to throw down a save, and we'll explore the second floor, and then I might actually have to go and do some fun time,
Yeah, what is it?
I'd say nothing to you. Go back and do some fun, more reorganization of stuff, and go do some shopping, because there's microfusion cells and a railway gun. I don't think I have enough money to get all of the MF cells and the railgun, but I kind of want them. We'll see what I can figure out, folks. But until then, this is Bobo the Vulture. This is Let's Play Fallout 3. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.